The imprisoned leader of the Kurdish rebel group, the PKK, has called for it to convene a new Congress and bring to an end its armed struggle against Turkey. In a statement read out by a group of pro-Kurdish members of the Turkish parliament, Abdullah Öcalan said the nearly 40-year struggle of his movement had become unsustainable. It was read to tens of thousands of supporters in the southeastern city of Diyarbakir, who were gathered to mark Newroz, their traditional new year. Well, with me is the BBC's Kurdish affairs analyst, Guney Yildiz. Guney, what do you make of what's happened here?
Well, exactly 2 years ago, I was there in Diyarbakir when Ocalan made a statement calling for a ceasefire and withdrawal of PKK fighters from Turkey. And this followed a peak in fight between Turkey and the PKK in 2012. And since then, since 2013, the fragile was one of the most overused adjective by analysts when they talk about peace process in Turkey. But ceasefire largely held since then. And today, Abdullah Öcalan was linking the ending of armed struggle to a concrete demand, establishment of truth and reconciliation commissions, modeled on the experience of South Africa. I was speaking to senior Turkish officials in the run-up to this statement, and the PKK official just this morning. They were both attaching a huge importance to the statement, saying, Turkish officials saying that a solution to Turkey's Kurdish question will have repercussions going much beyond Turkey's border, and the PKK official was saying that a solution to Kurdish question will help Kurds fight against IS in Syria.
Okay, we'll see if we can get into the IS debate, but where does this leave the Kurdish desire for their own homeland?
Well, the Kurds and the PKK have given up demand for an independent state since early 2000s, and what they're talking is now is a democratic autonomy, which is a novel terminology, which talks about strengthening local administration and strengthening direct representation of people rather than changing borders and establishing an independent Kurdish state. And Kurds, I've spoken to lots of people on the ground throughout last year, and I've seen Kurds are getting used to the idea of remaining as world's largest nation without a state.
Okay, I'm afraid we're out of time, but it was good to get your take on this. Guney